Hey guys, I did the unthinkable. I sold my 2018 TRD Off Road 4Runner. And I don't know if all of you know what's going on as far as the used car market, but it's absolutely insane. I had a deal that I couldn't refuse. I couldn't say no to it. Basically, I traded in my 4Runner for a bag of cash, filled my pockets, and this GX470. So I'm really pumped. And if you're not sure what a GX470 is, stick with me here and I'll kind of explain. So there it is, guys. That's a beast to me anyway. I think it's awesome. We're out here in the mountains, and what's really awesome about this thing, and I guess I'll kind of compare it to the 4Runner. This thing is all-wheel drive. So, you know, it's probably never been in four-wheel drive. It's just, why would you put it in four-wheel drive? Most people are just, you know, using it in the snow and so on, unless you're really crawling around. You're probably just using the all-wheel. And, you know, after having quite a few different all-wheel drive vehicles, I guess this is the closest to my Lada Niva, because it has a center locking differential, and that is pretty cool, and I'll show you why in a second. All right, guys, this is just like my old school Lada Niva that I had years ago. Having the center locking differential. This button locks the differential up, so then you're in true 4x4. Right now we're in all-wheel drive. Normally we're just driving an all-wheel drive. What's cool about this system, though, just like my Lada Niva, is you can go from high, which is what we're in now, normal driving, all-wheel drive, but you can also, I've got it in neutral here now, you can also go into low. So it gives you that full low range and another 5 gears, but in low range all-wheel drive. So that's pretty cool, and again, it changes it up a bit and gives you a little more options. The RAV, of course, all-wheel drive, and I had a Subaru Forester. Those things were monsters in the snow. Unbelievable vehicles. So all-wheel is pretty cool, really, because you know what, you're not losing traction and then going, oh shit, I gotta throw this into four-wheel, and you just have rear wheel and you pop it in there. So it's a little bit different for sure. You're not going to lose traction in this. All-wheel drive in the snow. It doesn't matter if you've gone to pavement and hit ice. It's always working for you. So that's kind of a cool deal. I really like that. And again, you still have the option though for the four-wheel drive. You can lock that center differential. It does have A-track, just like the 4Runner. So it doesn't have locking rear diff. I might do something about that. So this is the little brother of the LX 470, which is the Land Cruiser 100 series. This is the Prado 120 or LC Land Cruiser 120. But the LX 470 Land Cruiser 100 uses the same engine, same drivetrain, same transmission. Everything's exactly the same. It's just a little bit bigger. Yeah, so I like the size of this. It's kind of same as the 4Runner. I'm kind of used to the 4Runner. I don't need anything bigger. But yeah, loving it so far. It does have a hitch, same as the 4Runner, and it's got the plug-in and so on. So we're good there. Towing capacity on this guy is, I believe, 6,500, so it's a bit more than 4Runner, although that's not a big deal. I'm not really interested in towing much with this, if anything. I like the boxy look to it. You know what, it kind of reminds me of a Land Rover LR2. I think it's a 2, but those things suck. Literally after 3 years, you just flush it. I really love the look of this. The front end's not so great. The 4Runner front end I thought was pretty awesome, really aggressive, very cool looking. I don't know what this one is. This one's kind of like sad or something, but I'm going to fix that up. I think I'm going to get rid of that bumper and put a winch bumper on it, something low profile. I don't want to screw up the approach angle. But yeah, pretty awesome vehicle. It runs absolutely beautiful. It has a V8, which is tried and true. It came out of the Tundra, and what else? The Sequoia, and of course, the Land Cruiser. So it's been around, tried and true. Actually, it was in the 4th gen 4Runner as well, same engine, 4.7 liter. So I really noticed the power difference compared to my 4Runner, I tell you that, for sure. Big difference, huge difference actually. So it's kind of nice. So size-wise, it's got the same chassis, I believe, as the Gen 4 and the FJ Cruiser. I don't know if it's that new car smell, guys, but this thing has been just amazing. This isn't a great example of washboards, but you can see the waves here. I don't know if you can see it here, but we hit some wicked washboards out here. And again, I don't know if it's that new car smell or not, but it seems to handle them better than the 4Runner. Less vibration. I don't even know I'm going over them. And I've tried it at different speeds too, so I'm pretty pumped about it. So when I picked this up, it had the worst tires on it on the planet, in my opinion. It had these halo rims, and they were shiny, crazy, lots of bling. I looked like a real estate agent. So those had to go. Okay, we're gonna look at the exterior here. You saw the lights just went out on those running boards. I think I'm gonna dump those running boards. And there are the tires I picked up and wheels, Lexus. They're actually from a 470. And there's the running boards. You know what, the running boards aren't bad. They're kind of tucked in there, but I think they're gonna go. My plan is to make this an overlander, and I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of a lift. It does have airbags in the back, and I'll show you the button for that inside in a minute. Here is your driving comfort modes, sport to cushy. I don't know. I guess they pump the airbags up, you know, with more air or not. Here's your height adjustment for the rear airbags. This only has airbags in the back, and there's the off button. There is your hill descent control. Oh, there's the compressor, and I don't know if you can see it up there. There's the airbag. I don't know if I'm going to keep these. I think these make sense. I know what they're for, but I think I'm going to ditch them. What else is kind of cool? This roof rack, unlike the 4Runner, has 3 supports on it on each rail. So, ooh, it's a beauty night. Here is your heated seats. There's your diff lock button, and you've got a power port here. It's a tape deck, but it's also got a 6-disc CD player right in the glove box. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. This one here has the most awesome sound system. It's got 11 speaker Mark Levinson sound system, and it's absolutely epic. So it's a little bit too much bling for me, all this wood or plastic wood. I'm gonna try and get these guys in black, and I think I can get them on eBay because, yeah, there's just too much of that plastic wood going on for me. There's cool little storage areas as well for drinks or whatever. Hey guys, I love having an emergency brake up here too. It means you can lock that back end up and swing it around corners and such. So this is cool. This is an auto for your wipers. So it's auto sensing, which is great. I had that in an F-150 years back, and it was really cool. So this is where I live, and these are the conditions that I think all-wheel drive is perfect for. It's not really 4x4 roads at this point, but you know what? You could hit a patch of black ice or something nasty, but the all-wheel drive, you don't have to turn it on. You're not going to lose control. It's just working for you, so it's pretty awesome. So what's cool about this, it's got a door like that 2nd-gen Rav I had, and I love that. I like it better than the hatch, I think. Anyway, not a big deal. What else is cool? These back windows pop open, kind of like a van, and they just pop open like that. It's winter, but it's still early, so the bears are still awake. So this is kind of cool. It has a DVD player for the back seats, and that's where you put the DVD. And it's got heat for the rear. Nice. So I'm going to make the airbags go up here and see if they work. So once you hit this to go up, and it starts flashing on the screen, and you can hear the compressor. It's slowly going up. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I use it. It's kind of gimmicky, but anyway, there it is. And I think that is a cougar track for sure. Hey guys, thanks for watching this quick video on my new machine. I'm loving this GX470. I'm not feeling any sadness about the 4Runner at all. I really love the way this thing drives, the way it handles. The V8, the power is amazing. But best of all, I'm really happy about the all-wheel drive system. It's absolutely epic, and I think it's kind of a must-have for me. Just makes life a little easier without worrying about sliding the back end out and then throwing it into four-wheel drive.